15th August 1947. India gains independence.
At the stroke of the midnight hour, when the world sleeps, India will awake to life and freedom.
But the India of 1947 was incomplete. There were still parts of it which suffered under colonial rule.
Goa was not liberated just like that. The movement was started many years back.
This is the story of India's smallest state and its quest for independence. The Portuguese seized power of Goa from the Bijapur Sultanate in 1510. The coming centuries saw the Portuguese rule Goa with an iron fist. They suppressed the local Konkani language and disintegrated the local culture by meddling with the locals' affairs. In 1932, Goa fell into the hands of Antonio Salazar, the newly appointed Prime Minister of Portugal. Salazar made things even worse. He denied Goenkas basic civil liberties like the right to speech, assembly, and press to the local people. Goa was turning into a boiling pot as the Portuguese Empire kept on passing one draconian law after another. Finally, on 18 June 1946, the whistle blew. Dr. Ram Manohar Lohia, along with Dr. Julião Menezes, initiated the civil disobedient movement against Salazar's dictatorial rule. Lohia addressed a Jansabha where he categorically opposed Portuguese rule. He was subsequently arrested and kept in Bargao jail.
Goa has been Portuguese for 4.5 centuries.
Lohia's defiance of Portuguese rule had managed to rekindle the spirit of freedom among young Goans.
Why these people are ruling us and why they are suppressing us? So I had that in my heart, inside, So at the age of 16, I was involved in this. Nobody knew, even my family,
In the coming years, the Indian government persistently tried to persuade Portugal to withdraw its forces from Goa, all to no avail.
जहाँ तक गोवा का सवाल है, वहाँ भी हमारी नीति वही शांति की है.
By 1953, the diplomatic relations between the governments were at its lowest and affairs were conducted only through intermediaries. In mainland India, though, developments were taking place. On 21st July 1954, the United Front of Goans forced the Portuguese to retreat from the colonial enclave of Dadra, while volunteers from the National Movement Liberation Organization regained Nagar Haveli from the Portuguese on 2nd August 1954. These developments boosted the morale of the revolutionaries fighting in Goa. A series of satyagrahas from June to August 1955 also took place throughout the country in support of the Goan cause.
Tension rises as demonstrators gather at Belgaum.
August 15, 1955 proved to be the bloodiest day in Goa's liberation struggle. 8,000 people from all over the country were trying to enter Goa when the Portuguese opened fire. 32 satyagrahis were martyred. In November of 1961, the movement reached its climax when the Portuguese Empire provoked the Indian government by shooting down a steamer and killing a fisherman. Thus, Operation Vijay was launched on 17th December 1961. Over 30,000 army personnel were deployed by the Indian government in Goa to fight the Portuguese. 48 hours later, Goa was liberated from a barbaric rule that lasted for over 450 years.
One more thing I want to tell you for these youngsters. We are out from Portuguese clutches, but now they have to fight for this second liberation. That is corruption, and what these elected representatives are doing, that is very wrong. That they have to streamline. So I pray and I tell them, if they are interested in politics, to be good politics, clean your hand and do justice for your voters. Whoever elects you, not as leaders, as an elected representative of particular constituency. Now everyone elected member is a leader. What leader? What leading? Making money? So I beg with you to be a good politician and keep up the name of Goa, Goans and India. Jai Hind.